The latest figures published by the Scottish Government show 460,860 people received a council tax reduction centre in October 2023, which means 1 in 5 households are being supported through the scheme. More than £3.5 billion has been saved by households since the scheme was introduced a decade ago. Only people on a low-income resident in Scotland may be eligible for a centre as it is not available south of the border. The Scottish Government said people who receive a centre save on average £800 each year and also become eligible for up to 35% off their water and waste charges. As part of the 2024-25 Scottish budget, the Deputy First Minister Shona Robeson made £144 million available to enable local authorities to freeze council tax rates at their current levels, in an effort to help every council taxpayer during the ongoing cost of living crisis. Public Finance Minister Tom Arthur said, "The council tax reduction scheme celebrated its 10th anniversary in April, and these latest figures show the scale of support it has provided to people in Scotland over the last decade. Our social contract with the people of Scotland means we are committed to giving an extra helping hand through targeted additional support to those who need it most, and it is important everyone is aware of the help that is available to them. Some people are also eligible for other council tax discounts or sometimes full exemptions, including students, people with disabilities and carers amongst others. I urge people to check their eligibility for council tax reduction, council tax discounts and other financial support by visiting our online resources or by contacting their local council." The new council tax year starts in April, and most households choose to pay their annual bill through monthly installments, usually over 10 or 12 months. However, entitlement to a centre could see people receive a lump sum back payment or credit added to their current or future bill. While the centre scheme mostly supports households on a lower income, help is also available for middle earners or people finding it difficult to keep up with payments, especially those on a higher band. To find out about getting help with your council tax, contact your local authority and explain your financial situation. They may be able to put your account on hold and agree the next payment date, giving you a bit of breathing room to get back on track. The start of the new year is the perfect time to have a look at boosting your finances and making sure you, or someone you know, is claiming all the financial support you are entitled to. Details of other help available, including extra financial support or for things like food, heating and electricity, can be found on the Scottish Government's Cost of Living Crisis Support website here. Below is a quick guide on how to check your council tax bill and a list of circumstances which could see you paying less each month. Check if you could be exempt from paying council tax. You will not pay council tax if you are a full-time student, you are in the armed forces, in forces accommodation, you live in a care home or hospital, your home is unoccupied and empty, up to 6 months, for example, if you've gone into hospital, you have a severe mental impairment, e.g., dementia. If you only live with someone who has dementia, then you'll be treated as a sole occupant as they will be disregarded, but you won't both be exempt. Contact your local authority about your eligibility and how you can apply for an exemption. A link to all 32 local authorities in Scotland is at the bottom of this page. Could you be eligible for a discount on your council tax bill? There are some circumstances where you may get a reduction on your council tax, and the amount of discount varies depending on your circumstances. If you live alone, the full council tax is calculated assuming there are 2 or more people living in each home. If you live alone, you should apply to your local council for a discount. You could get a 25% reduction, regardless of your financial circumstances. If you live with someone under 18 or a student, council tax is not calculated for anyone aged under 18, full-time students, student nurses and some apprentices or trainees. If you are a carers who look after someone in the household for at least 35 hours per week and who meet additional criteria may be disregarded for council tax purposes, contact your local authority for their eligibility criteria. Just be aware, this doesn't apply if the person receiving care is the partner of the carer, or is the carer's child aged under 18. If there are major changes to the value of your home, you may be able to get your home moved to a lower band if it has decreased in value. For example, if you have made home adaptations for a disabled person, or if a motorway has been built nearby. You may also get the band lowered if a room in the house is dedicated to equipment used by a disabled person on a daily basis. If you change the way you pay, although the total year's amount will stay the same, you can request your bill be split over 12 months instead of 10, so you can spread the cost and reduce your monthly outgoings. Alternatively, if you can afford to pay the whole bill in one lump sum, check with your local council if you can get a discount. Apply for council tax reduction. You may be eligible to claim a council tax reduction if you're on a low income or claiming certain benefits. You can also claim council tax support regardless of whether you own your own home or rent, or whether you're working or unemployed. Each local council is responsible for operating their own council tax support scheme, so the amount of support given across the country may vary. The amount you will get depends on many factors, including which benefits you receive, your age, your income, your savings, who you live with, how much council tax you pay. You may get more council tax support if you receive a disability or carer's benefit. If you receive the guarantee credit part of pension credit, you may even get your council tax paid in full. If you don't have it, but are on a low income and have less than £16,000 in savings, you may still get some help. Get the latest Record Money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @RecordMoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. Local councils. Contact your local council from the list below to apply for a council tax reduction or discount. Inverclyde, Renfrewshire, West Dunbartonshire, East Dunbartonshire, Glasgow, East Renfrewshire, North Lanarkshire, Falkirk, West Lothian, Edinburgh, Mid Lothian, East Lothian, Clackmannanshire, Fife, Dundee, Angus, Aberdeenshire, Aberdeen, Moray, Highland, Naw, Shillinanshire, Argyll and Bute, Perth and Kinross, Stirling, North Ayrshire, East Ayrshire, South Ayrshire, Dumfries and Galloway, South Lanarkshire, Scottish Borders, Orkney, Shetland. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages.